So, welcome to my collection, my movie media collection. It's no longer just a movie room because it's slowly changing itself into something a little bit more of a collection. I wanted to start adding toys, but I never got to that point yet till now. Plus I have more space on this channel to give you more of a detailed tour of what I have in one video, but I don't know exactly how much space I have. So I'll talk about more as long as I go. Behind me, I might change this area a little bit. If I decide to put a taller shelf here, I could use it for toys. Right now, I'm using it for cassettes and the movie theater posters, but I might change that later on. Put autographs here, maybe just like small 8x10 autographs or something like that. A little bit larger ones, maybe reprints, not original. Maybe here I'll put magazines of wrestling, because I do want this channel now to go into wrestling a little bit, starting to get a little bit toy set up here. I've been on a Star Wars past couple of years that I stopped, so it's now I'm slowly coming back into toys. Still don't have C-3PO, so hopefully I'll get him this year. I was thinking of doing He-Man here, maybe something more for Doctor Who here, come next year. Other side, comics is starting. I'll talk about the movies as well, my music as well. So I got Wonder Woman from the flea market this year, beginning of the winter, and I'll probably get one more. If they don't have it, I'll have to buy it online. I'll probably get Superman, the Hulk over here, be nice, and then Batman, maybe a Batman section over here. And then some wrestling here, maybe I might have to move the Barbies somewhere over here. Might get rid of these dolls and Disney stuffed animals and whatever this is up here. Maybe some Transformers will come next year. Here, it's rebuilt the shop here last year. It looks a little bit nicer now for Blu-ray. Hopefully, only thing that's hard to come by now is wrestling. I only got like a small section on wrestling, so I may have to get some more in here, like for WrestleMania. Got a couple individual titles. Only wish I could build up wrestling more on DVD, but it's very hard to come by. Not finding a whole lot for cartoon either. So I'm going to keep an eye out for Simpsons and South Park, so about half of it. I can find another couple more here. I think I'll be okay. Same with South Park. I'm going to find another few more here. I'll be okay. Some good stuff is coming in. Goosebumps, anytime I get Goosebumps. Something older for cartoon like Sesame Street. Then here's just like older movies. These are, I put the dividers in now, so it's nice to find something. And once in a while I'll come into a new movie, but not all the time. I'm not going to be hunting and going, whatever new stuff comes out. It's nothing I really would want to have for the collection, or I would want to see it at some point. As long as my food snacks hold up, I'll put in something over the spring and the summer. Whether it's going to be every month, I don't know, because things are getting more expensive, and I would like to add some more games as well for Super Nintendo, maybe a couple more for Nintendo. If I find another bookshelf like this, I'll put it in the other room for records, because all these shelves, if you're wondering where they come from, I build them myself, and I just started putting in these little dividers, so they're easier and nicer to find. Pearl Jam is one of my most prized collections, and Dolly Parton. Besides these old Pearl Jam live stuff I hunt for, they're very hard to come by. Anytime I can find something older, and Pearl Jam is also over here. I've got Eddie Vedder Sings the Doors, and a lot of the singles as well. And then I go into other bands as well, but Pearl Jam is the only one that I have live albums. I'm collecting on Taylor Swift as well. Shania's over here. So things are a little bit more organized, but once in a while I do come in my heavy metal music. I'll go into Dolly Parton once in a while. Picked up Dolly's Rockstar, Dolly's box that's over here. CD box, it's very expensive. And a lot of Dollies. All this is all Dolly throughout the whole shop here. And it comes down a little bit on Dolly. A lot of the early stuff on her. Probably one of my more prized collection in my collection is Dolly. And then we'll see what will happen with the toys. But toys have started. Whether I'll get Ninja Turtles next year, I don't know, or different kind of characters. But I do want to get more for comics here. Maybe one or two more this year. Hoping to get one that comes in the spring. Maybe around winter I'll get the Hulk. If I could get a Superman this year in the summer, I'll be happy with that. And then once in a while I'll come into Goosebumps. All these Goosebumps have to be imported. All these are individual titles. Just started watching one or two of them, and I really like Goosebumps. So, been collecting on Scooby-Doo, and been collecting on Curious George. So it's a good choice of cartoons here. I started adding different kind of cartoons as well, like Sailor Moon, Garfield, Muppets. I only have one there, season 1. I cannot find part 2 at all, so hopefully I can find something else for cartoon. That's why I might go thrifting once or twice. Any better titles for horror, I'm going to have to pay a little bit more money for them, so you don't find horror titles locally. Most of the old horror comes in this area. And got X-Files here. X-Files you never see locally at all, so I'm really happy to have it. All this original Star Trek. And the newer Enterprises over here, and the other Star Trek is over there in the up front. So other one started for overflow as well. Started making shelving there. So the one size, they got like half shelves from the table up. Just so you don't have to store older DVD. If I don't want these DVD here anymore, I could maybe want to use the whole shelf for toys. I could probably move all the DVD over there and do something like that. But we'll see how things go down the line. Starting to add a little bit of toys this year, so the older VHS on this side is kind of separated, like a video store, got your cartoon. Disney's here, got your sci-fi, got your karate, got your action, got your horror movies. Most of the horror I have is on DVD. And the gold mine for VHS is the Universal Monsters, Godzilla, and then a few odd box sets in between. So a few bits and pieces of horror are in the collection, but most of it is on DVD. And the music, Elvis, pretty good in my collection as well. So, but now I'm hoping to get a little away from movies and try to build up the toys a fair bit more this year. Next year maybe do Doctor Who, and comics have started on the other side, so we're looking good. The shelving is complete. I'm not doing anything more with shelving. I added better backing, because backing for shelving is very expensive, so anytime I come across wood from a builder, I'll try to salvage wood whenever I can. So some of it has fabric, so as long as the movies don't fall through, strong backing, doesn't matter what kind of backing is on there. Some has cardboard, so whatever kind of backing works, because you're paying a lot of money, and all these shelves I make myself, build them up a little bit higher whenever I get wood, until I get the proper height I want. So if you're buying your wood on shelving from Amazon, Walmart, whatever, you could pay $50 to $100. So media shelf is kind of expensive, and it's only if you have some tools on hand, you could do them yourself. So later on, I could probably put toys here, but for now, I'm using the shelf here for snacks. And I'll try to add, whether it's a game or it's a movie, once in a while I'll add something, but it's going to be more selective. Thanks for watching. This is going to be the summer room tour. Then there's probably be another one come in the new year. So maybe every 2 or 3 months I might give you a room tour update. Because I do have a little bit more space on the channel, but I don't know exactly how much space. But But hopefully it'll work out in terms of adding games. Still a few games I'm after, a few more Super Nintendo games I'm after. So I'll probably get one or two more this year, and hopefully I could jump onto toys in the summer a little bit. If not, then I'll try to come into toys early next year. Try to get Superman. If I can't get him this year, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. So this is now turning into more of a collection. It's not just about movies. I was only up on movies last year, but now we're slowly starting to look into more like a bit of a different collection, like a mid-80s collection of old media and stuff mixed in with toys, and kind of what I feel I want. So I come in here, sometimes I just walk around and move things around, so it keeps me going through the winter, it keeps me going through the summer, so if I did not have this kind of space, I probably would just have movies online, and it's nice to have shelving for them, so happy to have this space here set up properly. Thanks for watching.